And welcome back to Square Off. We will end the show with a pop quiz for ASU President Michael Crow. Harvard University's president is retiring. Would Crow want that job? Will ASU ever play in the Rose Bowl? And what's that Fitbit doing on his wrist? Is that a Fitbit?
This is a report device to my wife. So this will tell her how much I weigh, how many steps I've taken, what my resting heart rate is, whether or not I did all the things that she and I have agreed that I'm going to try to do. So this reports to her iPhone and my iPhone.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'd want that with my wife.
It's whatever. I don't care. It just is what it is. 4.6 thousand steps. I did Piesta Peak twice this weekend.
Twice?
Yeah.
Holy cow. What time do you go?
I went on Saturday by myself, went about 8. Went with my wife yesterday, went about 9 a.m. It's kind of sweaty.
When's ASU going to go to the Rose Bowl again?
I'm hopeful sooner rather than later because we're driving really hard. We're making investments in our football program. We just opened a brand new, fabulous, state-of-the-art athletic training facility for our football athletes and others. We've invested in our stadium. We've invested in our coaching staff. And so it turns out that it's a tough and very competitive sports arena. So I'm hopeful as soon as possible.
Next 5 years? Could you even say that?
One way or another, I can say that's our objective, yeah.
Why doesn't ASU get involved in cannabis research?
I don't know that we're not involved in cannabis research. We're involved in every kind of research that's imaginable. So we may have some faculty members that are working on THC. We may have some faculty members that are working on psychological. I know we have faculty members that are working on psychological effects of drugs, drug addiction, drugs for medicinal purposes. We've got 10,000 projects. I'm not familiar with all of them. All the research that we get involved in has to be driven by its funder towards an objective that our faculty members are also wanting to work towards. So we're not opposed to any kind of research, so long as we're looking at science, advancing medicine, advancing outcomes, and so forth. So that we just haven't had the right opportunity up to this point.
So no legal issues preventing that?
We have research and have had research on all kinds of drugs and all kinds of biomedical things. So there's no prohibition from that. I mean, it's allowed. Research is allowed under the rules of the federal government. It's got to be the right project at the right time.
The Arizona Coyotes, do you see any way you get back together with them to strike a deal on an arena?
We're not going to have an arena for the Coyotes on our Novus Innovation Corridor. There's a lot of politics that goes on relative to all of these kinds of things, and we're not trying to be political relative to anything. We wish them very well. Steve Patterson's the new president, our former athletic director. I wish Steve well in all of this, but I don't see us hosting a professional hockey team.
Name one time here where you failed at something.
Today?
Well, I mean, you're a constant change guy, so you know.
So we've designed new programs that didn't work. We had to readjust the designs. We've launched new ways to drive up student and freshman retention. Some of those things didn't work. We had to then reassess them and implement new ones. And so it's not one time. There's been many things that haven't worked, many ideas that didn't get off the ground. The key to me is how quickly can you see your error. How rapidly can you make a reassessment? How quickly can you redesign, redeploy, or punt? Can you then, after punting, then get the ball back and keep moving forward? So that's a constant thing for us.
There's a job at Harvard University opening up. Your name was mentioned in the Boston Globe story. Is that a job you'd be interested in?
I'm interested in this job. I'm interested in making this institution work. We have a unique opportunity here to build a new version of a public research university, and that's what America always needs. What we need are greater, better, more impactful, scalable universities in the future, and that's what we can do here at ASU.
So does that mean no, I wouldn't accept the job, or I wouldn't entertain an interview?
It means no. It means I'm interested in this job.
You told me 5 years ago you were strapped to the mast.
I am strapped to the mast.
Like Ulysses.
Absolutely like Ulysses. Still strapped.
And you can reach me anytime with your comments. Find me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at Bram Resnick, or email me at bresnick@12news.com. You can also see all of our Sunday Square Off coverage on 12news.com or on our YouTube channel. Go to 12news.com or YouTube. 12news.com/YouTube. There we go. That's our show for this week. Thanks very much to all of our guests, and thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy this holiday weekend, and we'll see you back here next weekend for another round of Sunday Square Off.